MSUB women's soccer continuing its homestand this week. GNAC opener coming up. Mac, you talk about your role on the team. You're a freshman, one of the new players. Just talk about what it's been like transitioning to the college game.
Definitely a big transition, but it's not the typical freshman experience just because we're such a young team and we have so many freshmen starting and getting so much playing time. So it's definitely been crazy, but I love the college game and I can't wait for GNAC to start.
Yeah, and you mentioned a lot of players getting playing time, yourself included. Talk about kind of the trio of freshmen at your position as central midfielder, you, Alexa, and Claire, and kind of how the three of you have bonded together.
We're definitely like best friends now. It's crazy being on the field with them, and like center mid's job is get the ball, see the field, and distribute well. And I think all three of us have been doing great. When I'm in, I try and find Alexa with her left-footed shot. So I think going forward into GNAC, I'll definitely try more of that, and definitely try dribbling and actually taking shots myself.
And also, as a holding mid, you do have a strong relationship with the back line. You have some new faces there as well with Amanda, Courtney, and Kaylin, and then Carrie, the senior, in the middle. Talk about working with the back line as well.
Working with the back line is great. They instruct me well. Carrie is very positive all the time, tells me what to do. I love being coached by her. Amanda, we're best friends. I knew her coming in here, so it's great working with her and just checking to them, supporting them, and then finding passes up the field.
And talk about your expectations for this week. You haven't played a conference game yet. This will be your opener. What do you know about the GNAC? What are you kind of expecting for the level of play coming up?
I'm definitely a little nervous. GNAC is a very challenging conference. I'm excited though, and I think we just need to focus on our strengths and what we need to work on and not worry about our losses this preseason, but move forward and just get creative in the final third and put some goals away for GNAC.
It's really great to be back on the field with my teammates. They're all really hardworking players, and not being able to play with them was really difficult, but being next to them again, it's been good, and we've all been starting to click again.
You were able to score your first goal as a Yellow Jacket in the game. You were going into the box, got fouled from behind. It ended up being a penalty kick. Just talk about that play and how good it felt seeing the ball go in the back of the net.
It was really good to see the ball go in the back of the net. I've had some issues in the past being able to put it in, so finally being able to put it in my first game back really boosted my confidence, and it makes me think that I'll get a lot more going forward.
Talk about the excitement around the young group of players you have, a lot of freshmen coming in, and being a senior, you have a chance to kind of be a leader for them. And talk about some of those younger players, how they've impacted the team.
There's a lot of young players that are coming in and they're already really confident on the ball. For instance, Amanda, she's been playing 90 minutes every single game, and she's not nervous. She goes in and we all can count on her already.
Along with the new players, you do have some experienced players, particularly offensively with yourself, Jessica Spang and Alicia Wright. Talk about being back on the field with them and really connecting up top.
Being back on the field with them, we've all played really well together. We all played together really well last season, so coming back into it this year, we're just building on that connection already, and we're getting stronger and stronger.
Talk about having your GNAC opener. Your first year in the league was last year, so you got a taste of what the level of play in the conference is about, and now that's starting this week with Western Oregon on Thursday. What are your expectations going in that match?
My expectations is for everyone to click really well and get our first team win. We've been building up and we're getting stronger every single game, and I'm excited for us to finally put it away.
Yeah, we're definitely excited. Those two teams are really good teams. They've obviously done well in the conference, and it will be a good game against Western Oregon on Thursday. We know how they play. We know how to prepare for them, and definitely looking forward for the first GNAC game.
And in your last game, you got a key player back, Hayley Warren. She scored her first career goal in her first game of the season after being out with an injury. Talk about her scoring a goal and being back for you guys.
Well, I think Hayley was huge for us on Sunday. Yeah, she's been injured a little bit, but came back and actually gave us a lot of. She actually created a lot of good things up front. Got a penalty for us. Got a goal. First college goal. That was amazing for her. I know she really wanted to score that first goal, so I was extremely happy for her. And she was actually very, very dangerous and very busy for us up front. So I'm definitely very happy to have her back, and I think our team is also happy to have her back on the field. She is extremely dangerous up front. So it's good to have her back.
And to talk a little bit about how she combines with your offense, Alicia Wright, Jessica Spang, those are players she was used to playing with last year. So to have that full group back now, talk about that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely those three players know each other. They're really good friends off the field as well. So it's good to have that chemistry with between those three players. Finally we're gonna have them, three of them back on the field at the same time, which is we've kind of been missing that. So they're forwards and they know how to play with each other. So that's also very, very important. We're definitely very excited to have all three of them on the field.
And part of the nice thing of hosting your first conference games is you get to do things like have a club day coming up on Saturday against Concordia. Talk about having some youth club players at the field and how they'll be with the team.
I think it'll be awesome. I know it's being a little kid coming to a college game. It's a big thing. Watching the girls play. We're also gonna have a walkout with some of the younger players. And just being around the college girls, I think it's very exciting for the little kids because maybe one day they want to be one of those college girls and then play at the college level. So I think we as a team setting up a really good example for the younger players in Billings. I know soccer is really growing in Billings, so. The more kids we can get to our games, I think the better atmosphere we're going to create for those little kids.